Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Will from WC Review. It has been forever since I've made a new video, and I was inspired today. I have so much stuff to talk about and so much content and stuff. I'm just going to start with what I initially intended to start with, and we'll go from there. The initial reason for the video is Spartan Harsey knives. If you've ever seen them, if you've ever handled them, I'll show you the first one, which was my first. Actually, it wasn't my first. The next one was my first acquisition. But if you've not handled these, if you've not seen them, these are a must-have for anyone who's a collector. The action, the craftsmanship, everything about this knife is just great. I've done videos on them, but I just got a new acquisition from my friend Brendan Singel, and I had to share it. And by the way, right there, that's Lorenzo. That's my boy. He's chilling over there in the corner. So, hello, Lorenz. There he is. And so this is the first one. It's S45VN. The knife overall is about 9 inches long, and the action on these is very, very silky smooth. I would say, I probably have said it in other videos, Chris Reeve-esque. It's not quite as glassy as Chris Reeve, but it's very, very smooth, and this is a great everyday carry knife. In and out of the pocket wonderfully. And just a pleasure to carry and use. You know, a lot of these are safe queens. A lot of high-end knives is what I meant to say, become safe queens. Not me. I use all my knives. So here's the first one. Okay, then I wound up, this is the real first one, the Boatman one. I saw it. I loved it. Brand new. These are about $5.95. Again, not inexpensive, but not, $1,000 either. So this is a very attainable knife. I highly recommend if you like single blade high-end folders. This one actually was rebladed by Spartan. I had a little problem with the pivot. They rebladed the whole knife and sent it back to me. And they went from S45 to MagnaCut. I've told the story, but the reason I'm telling it again is because they're a very good company and their customer service was excellent. Obviously, that says Till Valhalla with a blue pocket clip, and then there's a laser inscribed Norse boatman scene on the knife. I happen to love this knife, and it's got blue anodized edges. Right? So same specs, 9 inches long. What is it? It's like 0.17 thickness, 170 thousandths, which is a good thickness. Again, it's not wedgy and it's not ultra slicey, but this is a perfect, again, EDC, in my opinion. Some people think it's a monster, but this is a good knife for me. Then third, I liked the Leonardo da Vinci knife in the same series, the 4-inch blade Spartan Harsey knives. This, too, is in MagnaCut, as you can see. But it's got the I don't know the name of it, but there's a name for the famous Leonardo da Vinci drawings. And that's sort of inscribed on here. They did a good job putting it on there. You get the idea when you see that it's Da Vinci. But this is a bronze color with a black coated blade, with gold thumb studs and matte black hardware to match the blade. Some people don't like coated blades. I do. This is another user. Carry it all the time. All of these knives carry them all the time. So these are the three you've all seen. So now, here's the reason for the video. Drum roll. I've wanted this knife for so long, and my buddy Brendan was selling it. He gave me a super duper price. The Warthog. I love it. The A-10 subsonic tank killer. It's for those of you who don't know, the A-10 is a low-flying subsonic tank killing aircraft that has a fucking badass Gatling gun on the front. They call it the chin gun, and that kind of denotes the bullets firing from the chin gun. The projectiles are longer than this knife, or similar in size to this knife that come out of that. And I believe it holds 9,000 rounds, something like that. The aircraft is it's made to be a ground fighter. It's made to take ground fire. A lot of redundant systems on the airplane. It's got 2 engines on the top, away from enemy fire. It's got things where if one goes down, there's a backup. It's just a badass. The fuel bladders are punctured, they're self-sealing, so it's made to be in a firefight. And I've always loved the celebration of that aircraft. And there's actually a bullet flying in midair, but just beautifully anodized, beautiful knife. They really, really did a good job at Spartan. And again, this is the Bill Harsey, William Harsey's signatures on all the knives. You've seen it. Gold hardware. And again, the action does not disappoint. So thank you, Brendan. Thank you all for sticking around. I still get comments on some of my videos. I really, really love it. I'm going to try to get back into it. As some of you know, some of you who are closer to me know, I've been kind of leaning towards handguns, and I'm going to start reviewing them to the extent where I can tell you my experience with it. I can show you the gun. Obviously, there's no firing it or anything like that, or even showing you a loaded gun, but I'll tell you about my experiences. And I will say very briefly, I went from iron sights to red dot sights, and it's night and day difference. But that's another time, that's another video. Hi, Lorenz. So listen, thank you guys. I promise you I will be making some more content. But I just wanted to put something out there. I haven't done anything in a while. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday.